What's up, everybody? You hear my cat? I'm not gonna lie to you right now. My stomach is on fire. I'm resting. I don't want to rest, but you have to rest. And I just wanted to let y'all know that no matter what, like you gotta do what you gotta do, but you also have to make sure you put time for recovery. A lot of y'all want to work, but you're not setting time to replenish yourself. So you don't have enough energy to give back when it's time to give back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, so I just got a kettle specifically because I wanted to start drinking more tea. I was drinking too much fucking coffee, like to the amount where it was making me anxious. Like I could tell it just wasn't really helping me like how I thought it was. I was like, yeah, I was on some hustle shit, some hustle bullshit. Hey, leave her alone. Oh my gosh, these cats. I got kids, man. I got 2 kids. All right. What the fuck? Hold on. Why is this leaking?
Did you take the bottom off of it?
This, right?
Yeah, it's separate.
The plate that goes that plugs into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at me with my kettle, bitch. I'm growing up. Okay, I got some of this Amish honey. I'm gonna let Mia get some too.
Is this just all one? Is this like a dissolving?
Nah, Mia, get one of them regular ones. Yeah, get like the purple or the orange one. Yeah, that's the one I got. Oh shit, for real. Mine says, "May you create peaceful harmony as your life's purpose." What? What's in there?
Mine say, know that you are a child of the universe.
Nice. That's good. That means that you can create whatever you want because you're a child of the universe. So, before you drink it, what happened? Something in it? That's the honey. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it could be. You could take it out though, because it's in mine too.
Alright, I'll leave it in there.
Because the thing about it is that honey had a comb in it, honeycomb in it.
Okay.
So it's still some flakes in it too. See? That's the honeycomb. So, this is what we had. I'm not really gonna drink too much of these kind of teas because I'm gonna create I have my own tea blends, but I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna have my herbs and put them in there, or if I'm just gonna. I think it's easier to just do it like that. So I'm gonna get like a what's the thing called when you like the net, it catches all of the.
A tea bag?
Not a tea bag. I do need to get those.
A strainer?
A strainer. Look at this cat. It's like really hot.
No, it's not really hot.
Like it burn your lip when it touch.
A little bit.
That's how you like it though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I like to feel the warmth go down my stomach.
This shit tastes good though.
It sounded a little crazy, but yeah.
This good.
Mm-hmm.
This some good shit. The honey too.
Okay,
this is very nutritional, nigga. We done worked out. Come on, hold on. You feel me? Nutritional motherfucker. Did that. And we worked out.
feel like I'm gonna have energy for days off of this one day.
Right? That's good. Imagine if we was doing this every day.
We will be though. So
Exactly. That's why I'm trying to create a whole new routine. That's why.
I'm gonna have an afternoon, man.
Oh, that shit good. This shit good. That's all I know. This shit good. What time is it? 2:18. 2:18. Okay, I can go live. What the shit tastes like heaven.
I feel like the honey made it that way. I don't know.
Yeah, the honey definitely did. That honey is really good. I used to just be eating it by itself. That's how good it is.
They say, they trying to put King on a little diet. They say he gotta eat honey and peanut butter right when he wake up and before he go to sleep.
For his baseball, we gotta gain some weight.
Football.
You gotta gain some
You
weight.
need to get. Do you not see him? That boy is a stick.
You said diet or something. They know what he cutting it. Is he actually doing it?
Probably not.
Kids. Cat. Money. I need you to meet her. Say hi, Money. Say hi, Money. Say hi. How are you?
Cool. Temperature, no concerns at home? No coughing, sneezing, vomit, diarrhea?
Oh, yeah, please. Oh, that's where we apply
Yeah.
the celery. Yes, see. Yeah,
This time is always cool.
yeah, that's really. Ready him not, poor thing. I'm sorry, sweetie. I know. Mm-hmm.
I'm just taking temperature right now.
Devastated.
Poor
He's just not on board.
He's not on board. I know.
Yeah, to see Poppy getting it.
What's up, kitty?
Oh no.
99.7.
They had a muzzle on. That muzzle ain't mean nothing. That boy.
Alright, this is the feline triple. See if he tries to claw me.
Mm-hmm.
No, kitty, I don't want to poke you twice. I
I can hear him.
want to poke you twice. He tried to get it out, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, baby. Oh, you have your. Yeah.
Ooh, he got an attitude.
Like, okay, got it.
And this is Cellarid for the fleas and ticks. Now, you will still see the fleas and ticks for a little bit. They have to bite again to then get poisoned and die.
Okay.
Once they bite again, they'll
We
survive.
doing celery under the dewormer, or yes, or should I do the dewormer? Because I don't want to be touching too much.
Look at the room, but parentals for the house. Parentals, not panicure.
Why is it panicure here? Panicure?
Oh, yeah.
Parental?
Okay, then in that case, yes.
So it's 2.3. I don't know however you want to do it, but I just know.
Do it for 5 pounds in case he spits out a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first so we don't touch him.
You're gonna do this at home.
Okay.
Just
Just
wrap it
wrap him
on
in
a
a
towel.
burrito and
and then-
slowly plunge it.
Punch
This
it
is the only kid who
slowly.
ever liked this. They always hate it.
Yeah, maybe he's hungry.
Oh, nice.
Because that's disgusting for
Mm,
them.
he's been hungry no matter how
Typically
much
hate
that.
stuff. They start squirming, spitting it out. And put the head down. Split the hair. Look at all that caca poop.
Yeah, that's why. You can see a lot of that. They poop. They suck in the blood. Little vampire thing. Yeah, that's how
And if you ever apply this in the future, this does last 1 month, so we probably recommend it to keep picking them up. Just make
Okay.
sure you apply it from the shoulder blades up
right here.
because you don't want them licking it because it is toxic.
Okay.
And he is ready. I just need a quick signature here, please. Let me get his cage up. And then let me make his meds.
You do have.
Where?
The medication. Okay. Signature, your coffee. I'm just gonna give you a medication to do the dewormer at home.
Okay.
Okay, tomorrow, after tomorrow, the white one, and then you do one on the 17th.
Okay.
I'm busy refrigerating, right?
Okay.
Let me see.
You okay, buddy?
Alright. So
Oh, you
everything is labeled just in case. 17th, tomorrow, the day after. Please remove all the caps before you give them and just refrigerate them.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Take care.
What's good, everybody? It is another YouTube video. Ignore the music. Ignore the music. I'm probably gonna have to put my own music up on this, but we are in the gym, and what that means is that we're gonna get a workout in. Okay, so my friend Mia is on the way, and we're about to get a nice little workout in. I am working on arms today. Did I do arms yesterday last time? Maybe I did do arms. Maybe I need to do legs. I don't know. All right. I'm just gonna do something light. So, what's up, everybody? This is a workout video, a workout live. I'm also recording this for YouTube. Now, listen. I'm here to talk to y'all. I'm just gonna work out while I talk to y'all. You feel me? So today is an arm day. I got little fives, and I'm just doing light. That's it. You feel me? How are y'all doing today? I'm gonna do about 10 of these. You gonna oh, you can do it with 10s?
That's you ain't see me looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, nah, partner, you ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might
Grand
have
Rising, let's go. I got you. Listen. But what's the 6th month of the year?
That's 22.
What's the 6th month of the year, Mia? Somebody tell me the 6th month of the year? June? Okay. By July, I gotta be fine. By July, I gotta be fine because it's February. I mean, I was working out in January, but I ain't make no goals. And it's because I was in a 7-month. So that means that I was, somebody say you already fine. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that now. But I like it. You feel me? Okay. So let me ask y'all, have y'all been working out more for this year? Talk to me. What's y'all goals for 2024? What's y'all goals for 2024? Woo, by that shit. Burn. Woo. What's y'all goals? Alright. What's y'all goals? Talk to me. What's y'all goals? Alright, here you go. I've been doing yoga again. My goal is to stay consistent.
Good goal.
That is a good goal. I'm also recording this for YouTube. More water. Y'all been watching the YouTube vlogs? Have y'all been watching the YouTube vlogs? Talk to me. Have y'all been watching the YouTube vlogs? You heard the more water started drinking. And she heard you say more water. She said, let me get some water. All right. My money management. No, what's your YouTube? It's in the link in my bio. All right. I'm going again. Come on, man. Yeah. I ain't even got no shoes in this bitch, y'all. I'm getting on YouTube Live after this, y'all. Whew. Damn.
Oh, it was backwards. I'm tweaking.
Whew. My goal is to stay focused and don't get distracted easily. So listen, while I got y'all in here, let me talk to y'all. Okay? Why my camera keep losing me? Let me tell y'all something, okay? You gotta get so focused on what you want that nothing else matters. Period. You gotta get so focused on what you want that nothing else matters. You feel me? Like, I called my dog up. I was like, listen, man, I don't give a fuck what we gotta do, but we need to be seeing each other every day and making videos. Period. Because that's what's gonna take us out the hood. That's what's gonna take us out the hood. You feel me? So, I don't know who need to hear this, but start that YouTube. Anybody, somebody said, I don't know why you look different. Baby, I look rough right now. Like, I haven't done my skincare routine. I'm literally in workout mode, baby. I'm not in my fine mode. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a haircut. Like, don't worry. After this workout, though, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Somebody look great, though. Okay, that's good. That's good, because I got scared. I thought you was trying to tell me something, baby. I thought you was trying to tell me something. I was about to be a little scared. You feel me? So, yeah, man. We just focused on working out, doing what we gotta do. Let me do my third set, then I'm on to the next exercise. Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all did y'all work out today? Did y'all work out today? Did you work out today? Yeah, let me.
I was kind of doing it like opposite of you. Like every
Oh,
time you
okay.
went,
All right, you ready?
Go.
Oh, y'all need to work out. Let me tell you something. Working out will give you that energy that you need. I stopped drinking coffee. She brought a kettle. We finna have some tea. We gonna do a little tea time. Tea time. Mia!
It's these tens. They killing me.
I don't know why you ain't go and do this one.
Because it was like, I feel like it was going to take too much time for us to both use the same ones. So...
Ooh. What kind of tea? Tea time with sticks. We're gonna drink one of my teas. I have a meditation tea. I got a dream tea. I got immunity tea. You feel me? We might do a meditation tea and then meditate with y'all. You feel me? We always try to do something. You feel me? So I'm done with that. All right. Okay. You say your arm's done already? Okay. All right, y'all. You talk about the fall off gotta be studied, baby. I adapted. While everybody was still here on TikTok, I went on Instagram and Facebook. I'm just now coming back to TikTok because everybody else is trying to go on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So I'm back on TikTok.
You and the audience can help me with.
Yeah, like what's some type of advice maybe that you need?
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so a little background. I'm 20 years old, right?
Okay.
And I'm trying to find a career that I want to do and that I love. I've been struggling and actually putting myself a lot of pressure on finding a career that I want to do because I'm like, oh my god, I have no job yet. I'm gonna have to get my first job, and like I have no passion. Okay, I have passion for life. I have passion for things, but I just don't have a career that I have yet to match that passion to and to be like, yes, I want to do that at least for the next couple.
Let me recommend you a book.
Okay.
The book is called Mastery. And the reason why I'm recommending this book to you is because it's going to teach you how to find your purpose and passion and not to judge yourself even if you go through 100 jobs. And the reason why is because every single job, every single thing that you do is like your apprenticeship. You're gaining more knowledge, more wisdom on what you like and what you don't like. It is trial and error. A lot of people started the trial and error as a child. And I think everybody started trial and error as a child. As a kid, we were into certain things. We were not into certain things. Maybe you were into WWE. Maybe you were into games, whatever it is. So that's basically how you can start to find out, what am I good at? But what's your birthday?
My birthday is September 3rd, 2003, and I was born at 10:03 a.m.
So you need to talk. Your job, whatever you do, needs to deal with creativity. It needs to deal with talking. It needs to deal with communicating with people or kids. You have a short attention span too. So we finished with our workout, and we're gonna go on YouTube Live now. I hope I was able to help somebody with that live. I feel like I stink like badly. Like I need a shower like right now. Like one thing about me, I don't like being stank. That's like a worst fear of mine. I remember when I was in elementary, somebody pulled me over. One of my classmates pulled me over and said, "You kind of musty." I said, "Never again." And that was elementary, y'all. Don't think that shit was like today or something. That was elementary. And that shit will never happen again. I promise you. We are here at PS Social. Okay. Door is locked. Hey.
What's going on?
Doing good, doing good. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, another day, another blessing. So I was about to do this. Let me show you that. I ain't heard that time was. So next game we just had it was just pretty much like a square saw. But now we offer this as the loft. And it could be formed any which way
Oh,
you
yeah.
choose. You know? So go ahead and put it together for 'em.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Like I said, what, 50 people?
Yeah.
Well,
They
so
keep
what
me
is,
more
the,
intimate.
what is the program?
So it's me and my boy. His name is Vaughn. We're really big on social media. So a cacao ceremony is basically a pure form of chocolate. So that's going to be more like an activation within the people, within the heart chakra, within the crown chakra. After the cacao ceremony, it's going to be a little sound activation. After the sound activation, then we're going to go more into like a panel talk, more like a live podcast kind of talk, where there's going to be Q&As, there's going to be monologues, there's going to be teaching points. And then after that, there's going to be, we wanted to get a DJ to be able to, play some tunes in between while people are networking. Jasper is going to come with his meals. His meals are connected to the teachings, which is more so of, activation throughout the chakras, making sure that people are in alignment, because the whole main thing of this event is spirituality is luxurious, but business is spiritual. So this whole thing is just people needing to understand that in order for any type of business to go right within your realm, within your world, you have to be able to be right within. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these people are coming in looking to network with other people who are also within the spiritual realm. So when Jasper comes in, he's created a whole menu based off of the chakra. So each meal is based off, okay, this meal is going to deal with the solar plexus. This meal is going to deal with the root chakra. So while they're having these different meals, Then there's going to be a performance, and then after the performance there's going to be a VIP dinner that is hosted by Jasper, and then that's where more people will have that intimate experience with me and Vaughn, where they'll be able to ask those questions with, you know, they're probably going to set up a dinner table or something like that. And that's really what the main gist of what's going on. And then, I mean, the next day, it's not going to be hosted here, but they got an Airbnb or something around there. So, you know, the people can have a nice little kickback afterwards to kind of integrate everything that happened. But for the most part, the first day is really just about putting people in a comfortable position to actually learn. That's really what it is. The main thing, too, is just like monetizing the internet. That's really what me and my partner is really good at. So that's what we teach most of the people.
Yeah, and I think this space will work well, a lot better, because it's more personable.
Yep.
You know, versus downstairs. I tell people all the time, you know, if you're not doing roughly at least 75 people, don't even take it downstairs.
For real.
People don't like space.
I agree.
You know, people don't like space because now it feels like it's too much space. So then people that mean they're looking at me, and then now I'm sitting over here, I'm by myself, and people all the way over there. Then they try to duck off and go into the corners. Now here it's just much more personable. It's up close. It's not, you know, it's not too much space. So I think that, especially with this type of conversation that you're referring to, I think it makes sense. And even if you want to remove some of the sections, that'd be fine too. You know, like if it's remove some of the ottomans or give them more just sitting out individually as well.
I definitely agree with the upstairs. When he told me that, I was like, you know, that is actually a better idea for what we're doing. Because especially with the cacao ceremony, I want people to kind of feel everybody else's energy. And what you're saying is very right. We don't want nobody to start trying to like go within or trying to hide out. Like we want everybody to kind of want to bounce off everybody. So I definitely agree. This is beautiful. I think this is perfect.
How long you been in the space of monetizing your content?
COVID. I started COVID. After COVID happened, I had just dropped out of college, came home, COVID happened, and then TikTok happened, and I instantly started to just build that social media. I've always been internet savvy though as a kid. There's videos of me on YouTube, 10 years old, podcasting, you know, so that's one thing, like when it comes to that, monetizing the internet, that's my skill. I saw Stormy had an event here recently. I turned her TikTok up. I turned her social media up.
Really?
I turned her social media up. I have all the facts. I have all the proof. I took her YouTube. I took her Instagram was stuck at like 1.2 million for like 2 years. You can tell some of these people are out here paying for these giveaways, and they thinking these giveaways are gonna take them somewhere, and it's like you buying inactive followers. So now your engagement, now it's not leading to actual sales. So when she saw me coming across this, like walking across the street in Aventura, I had walked up there. I was like, "Yo, I saw you," and I was like, "I show appreciation to what you do." She was like, "You know, what do you do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm on TikTok. I have this amount of followers," and she was like, "Oh, you know, come along." And I took her TikTok from 20K to about 260K within a month. The first week, we did about 30,000 followers and got her posted on big blogs. Because one thing about content, that's one thing I can say is my expertise. So, and everybody now is like, you know, they're now finally hopping on TikTok and stuff like that, but you hopping on TikTok kind of late. So now the attention is actually on Facebook now. The attention is actually on Instagram, and the attention is actually on YouTube Shorts. You know, so even that's the case, you know, Jasper told me a lot about, like, you know, how his connection with you and how he really respects what you have going on here. So even when it comes to social media, I love to help with that. So if you ever, you know what I'm saying, let me know. social media is my thing.
You know right now.
Hey, social media is my thing. Social media is my thing. Right now, I have about 500,000 on TikTok. So in the year of 2023, I had 13,000 on Instagram to begin with. That was January of 2023. Was February of 2024, and I'm at 113,000. I have never paid for no ads. I've never paid for no marketing. I've never paid no influencer. Everything has been straight content, because it's just attention is the new currency. So it's really a volume game. It's a volume game. And the guy that I have coming, he has almost 400,000 on YouTube, about 100K on Instagram. But the thing about it, some of these people have a lot of followers, but they don't know how to monetize it. They don't understand the funnels. They don't understand email marketing. They don't understand the power of a podcast. They don't understand the power of cutting it down. Like, you really don't have to spend money on an ad for real. People don't know that. You wasting money instead of spending the money on getting the tools to create the content, having that in-house. Once you have that in-house, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So this is what I do full time. I just make content. Make videos. I sell classes. I have an online university. I'm a music artist too, so I sell merchandise. But even then, I was talking to some big producers, and I'm thinking you'll think that these big producers, like, they making it, they doing it, and then I come to them and I'm like, oh, like, this is what I'm doing on YouTube, this is what I'm doing with my classes, and they like, hold on, like, how I get here? And I'm like, wait, hold on, you supposed to be no. People not really monetizing like they should be, or like how they say they are, so I recently just realized what I really have going on. You be looking out the outside thinking that the grass is green on the other side. It's like, no. So I'm 100% independent. Everything I really just do it by myself. I've learned this. I've been working technology since I was like 11, building websites since I was 12 years old. So this is what I do. And I learned a lot from what Stormy had going on. So this is why now it's my turn to take what she was doing and kind of just, make it my own thing. I think she started really like making things happen like at 28, 29, going on 30. I'm 24. So it's just up from here. It's just about documenting everything. Everything. Most people think that it's about creating content, and it's really about documenting. If there's somebody that I can give you to pay attention to, his name is Gary V.
Of course.
He is the reason. He is the reason. Document it. People too busy my video, does it look perfect? Does it look this? No. This right now, this video is they just looking at me right now. But people, because there's so much value that I'm giving right now, they're seeing the process. The people that's gonna be here, they're gonna be like, I saw the space already. That's why I just been documenting the whole thing, because when it's all said and done, you're going to see step by step by step by step. And the story is what's going to end up making the most, instead of, you know what I'm saying? So that's really just been my main frame. Whatever I'm trying to sell, I know that the content is what's going to sell it. Nothing else. Nothing else. You could buy a billboard. You're going to waste your money buying a billboard instead of just getting as many people as you can to just make videos. It's going to go viral. It's going to go viral. You saw that Cat Williams? I took that moment, and I use a lot of numerology. A lot of people don't know about that. I use a lot of numerology to kind of pinpoint and plan. Like the days that I've picked, like today is February 3rd, right? That's 2-3. The event is on the 23rd. So and I'm born on the 23rd. Everything is purposely picked out. So when you use the numerology, I'm like, okay, so 2023 is a cat year in Chinese astrology, right? And the cat year doesn't end until February 10th. Cat Williams comes out in a cat year. We haven't seen this man in I don't know how long, for real. He comes out in a cat year, goes on the podcast, and he's an 11 life path. So that means his birthday adds up to 11. That means he is great with audiences and great with building cult fan bases and things like that. And I took those clips. I streamed it. Now, most people will get upset that, oh, I probably only had 30 people watching me live. No, we think back in. So I stream it, me watching and reacting to him saying, things that are just, I take that clip. I have my editors, hey, clip these up, put a little whatever you got to do. Put them things on TikTok. One video, 3.1 million. One video, 1.2 million. One video, 80,000. And then those same people, they're going to come back on the live. Then that's when I'm able to sell them. I just got a free lead off of your content. That's hot. That's what it is nowadays. It's just people have so much ego and pride. They don't want to get in front of a camera. They don't want to sell their product. Okay, you don't want to sell your product. You don't want to get in front of, there's going to be someone younger. These realtors and all of that, you don't want to go in front of, there's going to be someone younger who's going to go on TikTok and do it. So that's my biggest thing. So whatever you need when it comes to that, I'm willing to help out. This is a beautiful space. I know people that would definitely love to book out photo studios, do podcasts, especially at this time. Yes, especially at this time, podcasts. That's the biggest thing. I think you should even have your own podcast. Do you have a podcast?
Honestly, I have. So, what I would do is I would create a podcast, and then I would just turn it over to somebody else.
Okay. Yeah. What's your birthday, if you don't mind me asking? I'll turn this on. You said, wait, hold on. You said your birthday is 7/28. What year?
78.
78. So that means you're born in the year of the horse. 28 is the number of wealth. Miami was founded on the 28th. That's why Miami is one of the top cities right now when it comes to, one of the most wealthiest cities. So you in the right place. What you was about to say? You said something about your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter has 28 on her ear, and no, excuse me, I stand corrected. I have 98 on my wrist. She has 78. So this is her born year. My born year is 78. Right? Yeah. I'm born on the 28th of 78. But she has 78. I have 98. I had my daughter when I was 20. Yeah, I never knew that.
So your daughter is okay. So there's a thing in astrology where there's trines. So there's different signs that get along together. So for example, I'll give you an example with the NBA. Kobe Bryant was born the year of the horse. You're born the year of the horse, and I'm gonna double check just to make sure. And Shaquille O'Neal was born the year of the rat, which was his enemy sign. They don't get along. Now, horse, tiger, and dog get along. So the fact that you and your daughter is born the year of the tiger, that means she had a really good year last year. Is that about correct?
It's definitely picked up, yeah.
Yeah. So she was 23 last year.
She was
or 23, 24.
24.
Yeah. So she had a really good year last year because last year was the year of the tiger. She may not have a lot of she may not do well in Miami though. It may give her a couple of problems sometimes because Miami is her enemy sign, which is the monkey. Now, you can see it all happening for example, and I'm gonna get back to you, like Diddy right now is going under fire right now. Diddy is in his enemy year right now. So you'll see that when people go in their enemy years, something happens, they get a divorce, their business goes out, like something happens like that. So I know, I'm gonna just make sure 1978, I know 2016 was a hard year for her when she was 18 years old. 1978. Yep. So 2020 was a hard year for you. That was your enemy year. That's about right?
Sound about right.
So 2026 is going to be a really big booming year for you. But the thing about it is that you being born on the 28th is so special. I'm born 1999. 1999 adds up to 28. That's why on all them TV shows, the commercials, it'd be like $19.99, $19.99. If you look at the richest people in America right now, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, both of them are born on the 28th. If you look at the biggest company in America, let's say Apple and Steve Jobs, Apple, when you add up the date that it was made as of the 28th, Steve Jobs' birthday, he's a 28 life path. The people that are the richest in their fields, you can look it up in every single field. They're born on the 28th or their birthday add up to the 28th. If you look at Rolex commercials, every single Rolex commercial has the number 28 on the Rolex. Can't make it up. If you look at Cartier, because it was a cat year, everybody at Met Gala dressing up as cats. This girl, Ice Spice, blowing up. She looked like a cat. She's born the year of the cat. Then you got Cartier. When you go to their website, they came out with this new La Panthère. So it's the panther. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of how too. Like now we're about to start seeing a lot of dragons. So when the event happens, I'm going to brand myself as a dragon queen. Like a dragon, because it's dragon energy. That's the best way to make things work for you. So it's just even then, like when the Chinese New Year come in, your machine having that dragon on it, it attracts energy. Everything is energy. You can't tell me money don't come to you whenever you need it. You can't. You're in Miami, the city that's made on the 28th. You can't make that up. Can't make that up. Now, when it comes to your daughter, she's gonna look young. She's going to look young for the rest of her life. She's not going to look her age. Her body is going to last long. She could be aggressive. She could be very funny, very goofy sometimes. Sometimes she don't make the right decisions. Sometimes she could be a little, you be like, man, what was you thinking? That's a tiger. That's a tiger. You horses. The perfect example I can give you is Kobe Bryant. Y'all love to work. Sometimes y'all don't know when to stop though. And you got to take care of your legs. Because once y'all legs go out, look at Kobe Bryant. Once a horse's leg go out, they almost put him down. So got to take care of your legs. But you have to make sure that you don't work yourself too hard. But you can't take a horse to water and make him drink. You know what I'm saying? A horse gonna work. They call workhorses. You know, and be careful who gets on your back. And be careful who leads you. You know? But you born on the 28th, so you real aggressive. Let me see. Let me add up your whole. For real, this man. You'd be surprised how many multimillionaires and billionaires I've given readings to, and the one thing that they always ask about is, what about my girl? What about my woman? Is this the right woman? Is this the
Wrong question.
It is the wrong question. You're a 6 life path, so you're really big on family. Really big on family. And sometimes if you're a little bit off balance, you can either overeat or not eat enough. So something is your gut is your biggest thing. You have a different perspective, because if you look at the number 6 and the number 9, it's like they can look like each other. So it's different perspectives. So that's one thing about it. Most people would be like I never would have thought about it like that. That's your strength, your perspective. And the thing about it too with 6 is you guys are very big with giving, very good at counseling, really good at giving people advice. Michael Jackson was a 6 life path, but he was really big at giving. Just the weakness of the 6 is sometimes they can people please or give too much, or not the giving and the receiving can be off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But you have that one, so you kind of know when to like yo, you taking too much. You know what I'm saying? So, but 2026 is going to be a really good year. That 2023, well, we still in the cat year. I'm born the year of the cat. But you see how they used to call Michael Jordan, what, the black cat? Michael Jordan's born the year of the cat. They used to call him the black cat. That's why you see him, he always just land on his feet. 50 Cent, born the year of the cat. The thing that 50 Cent and Michael Jordan got in common is they love to get in your head. Because cats, they play mind games. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what I do. I take that information, I go online. Some people, you know, they pay lots of money for a reading. Some people get their whole business rearranged. Like, do you know when you got this building?
April 2020.
2020? I mean, you making money off your enemy sign. It can sometimes give you a little bit of trouble.
Oh no, this was it took us roughly a year and a half to get open. I got to end up firing my GC. I had to end up finishing the project myself.
Mm.
Yeah, this was a real project, a real project.
I can believe it. This is a beautiful space, though. It has.
Um, you know what I have been looking for?
What?
Um, is for someone to do a workshop on the back end of Instagram.
Mm.
So you know how you go in the back end, and I mean, like, it's just so much information. It's very robust right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually got to take some time out, go on LinkedIn, and see if I can find a rep. I know TikTok is down here,
Mm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok, they have a headquarters down here in Wynwood, actually, right next to I forgot my guy's building over there. I think it's Lab 22. Like right next door.
Okay.
In addition to that, I just want people to understand, and I want people to understand these platforms and what these tools are.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you do your workshops and you teach from a monetization aspect, and it might be from the front end possibly.
A lot of back end.
Okay. And when I say the front end, meaning face value.
Okay.
Right? Not taking a deeper dive. Because I mean, you have already explained that, from numbers to when to drop, and create the content and be organic. Like it sounds like you're almost, in addition to what you're doing, you're also giving them confidence. Because it takes that.
Yes, it does.
It takes a lot of confidence. That's one. Two. Also, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. Yeah.
I got it. Trust me. I understand.
Yeah. Reason I say is because I feel that it's responsible for a lot of growth, and it's also responsible for a lot of stagnation.
Yep.
It's responsible for our future's mental health, and it's also responsible for the wealth of our youth. So it's like it's a give and take. Right?
Double-edged sword. Yep.
Yeah, it's a give and take, and it all depends on the individual. But I just feel that it's more negativity that's being driven, even if you make it, right? Because now I was in management for a very long time, and I had one of my clients, and she was on Love and Hip Hop, and she said, like, I'm scared to be great.
Wow, I'm glad you're saying this right now. I'm glad you're saying this right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. She said, I'm scared to be great. I said, why? She said, that's like Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson makes Thriller. So now, once you show that you have the capacity to perform to this level, everyone will always expect for you to hit that level, if not higher. So with her, it was like, I don't want to show my greatness, because now all of these expectations are going to be on me. And once I have those expectations on me, now that's more pressure. So what if I just want to just like do something that's just subpar? So now it plays on your mental, right? Any public figure, I give them a lot of accolades. I truly do. And I remind people that you really have to ask yourself, like, do you want to be a public figure? Do you want to be that face of?
Very true.
I enjoy walking around just like this. People won't know that I own this building, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that, because all of the pressures that come along with it. I love talent. I love having the use, and let me amplify your
Yeah.
voice, and let me put you on the podcast, and let me shoot the content. Because this is something that you enjoy. It's something that you've taken on, and you built the community, you built financial freedom, and as well as you're providing therapy for others too.
Yes.
So you're doing your greatness. You know, but there's also pressure that come along with it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like what about when you just want to turn that switch off, but you got somebody sending you that email or sending you that message, and you're like, and I understand it because like during the pandemic, I designed a program. It's called 21-Day Accountability Partnership.
Okay.
Right. And I give all of me, like all of me, right? Just wake up, prayer, 20 minutes of meditation, journal writing,
Yes.
to-do lists. I send, they have to do their 20 minutes of activity. I give my morning message. They have to send in their to-do list written, not nothing digital. You have to write it out. You operate throughout your day. You scratch off your to-do list. It's very intentional. And then at the end, you do your journal, and you have to write out one thing that you felt that you could have done better that day. And then at the end of they send it all to me, and I have to read all their journals every single day. And then 21 days, it's 21 days, so they got access to me for 1 hour on Sunday. So I'm talking to everyone. And when I say, and I tell them, like, listen, after 21 days, I got to take a month off because I have to now. Get it all off because I'm taking in roughly, my exclusive group was 33 people. So that's 33 energies. That's 33 journals a day. That's
33 right here.
Wow, that's wild.
That's a very powerful number. 33.
Yeah. So that's 33 personalities, 33 attitudes, 33, and I'm giving them individual responses every single night for 21 days.
Wow.
So that's why I say in a person like you.
That's what I'm learning right now. That balance of giving and receiving.
Yeah.
Being able to pour in.
It takes a lot. It requires a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. And I don't feel that some people realize it because they're looking at it like, okay, I'm just concerned about me.
Yep.
It's just me. You know, I just want to talk to you. Forget about the community that you're building. Like even with Stormy, you know, like Stormy's our client now, and her chief of staff, very cool. Even when they did their program here, like it's a lot. You got to get up and you got to serve every day. You gotta give that energy if you have it or not because they're counting on you. You know, so it's a lot.
That's one thing she definitely told me. She said, when that was that felt like boot camp for me. All last year, I already had a very established following, and I was making my own money, but I took on an apprenticeship. I read this book called Mastery by Robert Greene. I'm a person that values education over money every single time, especially because my life path number is a 7. So I'm a teacher. I like to spend time by myself. I'm a loner. Like, I'm everything. Like, literally, what's the 7th chakra? Is the crown, basically. So I value learning, and I said, I will help you if you just let me come around and watch what you do. And she wouldn't let me work for free. So she paid me $1,000 a week. Come on, go ahead, record my videos, do what you got to do, and I'll let you, come around. And from that, I learned what a funnel is, how to do a funnel, what does it do. I learned how to create a landing page. Nobody taught me. I couldn't, her people didn't teach me. I just watched and saw. And I was like, what that is she doing? Oh, she doing a challenge, she doing this, she doing that. Okay, and I think the one thing that stuck with me was just, if people come to you as a medicine and people look to you to kind of make them feel better, you need to be there every day. And I was like, hold on, I'm not showing up as much as I should. You know what I'm saying? But that's where the documenting instead of creating comes in, because she documents. She don't really create. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people can stick with it, because it's like people out here feel like they need to create, and creation, having to create, and sometimes it is time to make a project and create a short film or something, but that's a lot of times can drain you too, trying to always come up with the idea instead of realizing that some people would love to just hear, like, you'd be surprised how many people want to hear this conversation right here. You know what I'm saying? So I think the biggest thing when it comes to that balance has just been learning that it's me first. Because even with what you're saying with people thinking about them, you got to ask people how they started, why they started. I didn't know that this could make money. I genuinely did not know that. I'm a music artist. I just wanted people to hear my music, but I got on TikTok during COVID time because I just received this message about a year prior. I had this like rude awakening. My father had passed away in 2017. I got shipped off to college to play basketball in 2018. And I'm literally months after my father's death, I'm by myself with people that I don't know. I had to learn who I was. I had to figure out who I was. And the only thing that kept me afloat was there was this music artist from Miami, Florida named XXXTentacion, who was coming on here doing this, like, you got a journal, you got a this. And I was like, I needed to hear that. So after that happened, I was like, after he passed away, I was like, I need to be that for someone else. I tried to create a charity. I was like, this is not doing enough. Like, somebody needs to hear something. It never started based off of money. It started because I knew what it felt like to be broken, to be alone, to be sad, to be depressed, to feel like you have nobody. Because if you lose the man of your house, everybody is distraught. You can't. I didn't have nobody to lean on. My mom is distraught. My family's distraught. So it's just me and me and me. So I learned a lot about myself, and I started to take my pain and give it to the world, because that's the only thing that made me feel, to this day, the only thing that I feel really gives me a good feeling of bliss and feeling like I'm feeling fulfilled is doing this. Because when I do receive those emails, it pours into me. And I started to realize that we have these friends around us, and we try to talk to these people. They don't really get it all the way. It's just, we from the same neck of the woods, but you done been through different experiences. You done been raised different. You know what I'm saying? So when I went online, I started to find that there was way more people. I'm a weird individual. I'm a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here to talk about numbers. I'm talking about letters. People like, what are you talking about? You know, but then I go online and then people are like, ooh, what is this? You start to finally feel like you belong somewhere. And after that, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. Then it blew up. And then I created a business. My father was very big in business. He has like a building on 95th Street near Central. He was a bail bondsman. So I was very acclimated to like people of business and watching him run his business. So it wasn't hard for me to put together. I have people right here and I can make a product. So I started off drop shipping, and then somebody ended up giving me some crystals and I just started selling them. I made one video, no money, no paying, no ads, no nothing. I made one video. That video did about 100,000 views. When I tell you they sold out my crystal shop, I went from broke to the breadwinner of my household in 1 year off of the internet. And that was really what made me start. And sometimes, you start making a little bit more money, you start to lose the focus. I won't lie, last year I spent a lot of time with Stormy, and that's one thing I will say. You get kind of lost because it's very money. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. I spent 6, 7, 8 months with this person. I know how to take the good and the bad and leave this with what resonates, what shouldn't. And I started to realize that I have to stay grounded in why I started, not because I want to make money. That does not make me feel good, because growing up, that was the issue with my family. My father came from Jamaica, came over here. Jamaicans came from Jamaica, came over here, started a business, started making some money, and then ego got to his head, completely broke up the family, and that same ego is what caused his death. So growing up, I learned to kind of almost despise that. I had to relearn that. I shouldn't despise that, but it made me not think money first. So I started just thinking about community and just started thinking about like, man, like I know I needed someone. So that's really how all of this started. And ever since then, I've just been moving purpose and passion over everything, because I've noticed that has taken me further and made me the most amount of profit than anything. Caring, actually caring. And that's one thing Gary Vee talks about. And I think that's what people lack in their business. People don't actually care.
Right. Especially now. I noticed during COVID, and I was telling people this. I don't care how big the brand was, they started telling stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say Louis V,
Okay.
right? They're going back to where they first got the leather, and that old lady that's just, she just sewn it away and just sewn. And they telling the stories.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you a reason why you should be paying $10, $15, $20, $25,000 for this bag, because now they're taking you all the way back. You got more CEOs popping out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I mean? Because now it's like, okay, knowing that if I want you to pay this, then I gotta know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I have more time to learn and see the value behind the brand.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know the story versus just saying, "Here, pay
Yep.
$5,000 for this. Pay
It's the story, yeah.
$300 for this lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Where's it coming from?
Mm-hmm.
Let
why?
me validate now.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's say with Kodak Black wearing Gucci on this side and Louis on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he got it on, it's gonna sell. You know that that's not an original piece.
Yeah, yeah.
You know it, but he's validating it, so it's gonna sell. It's gonna go.
Influence, yeah.
It's the influence.
And attention.
Yeah. So attention, that's the new currency. Like
Yes.
I said earlier,
Yes.
that is the new currency.
Yep.
Influence, that is the new currency.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did a run through. Like, yeah, I'm going through Lenox Mall, and he's picking up all the different sneakers and shoes and how much it costs, and $1,500 for this, $700 for that, and it was just like this stuff just looked like straight trash.
Mm-hmm.
But now people have the mindset of, well, in order for me to look like this, I gotta be spending this, or I gotta be wearing this, or X, Y, and Z, or jeans being sold now for $4,000 and $7,000 and this, that, and the third. When someone like you can keep your community balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Worry about that. That's chatter. That's noise, right? That's noise. I've always said to my folks that the foundation starts from within.
Mm-hmm.
Get what you wear.
If you ain't right within, how you gonna win?
It's just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You can put on a facade all you want.
Yep.
But a person, right? Like, you can peel back people's layers. Like, yo, you broken.
Yes,
Yeah, you broken.
I don't stay in a lot of environments because I get kicked out for that very reason.
Yeah, you can tell that who's broken.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nah. What you hiding?
Mm-hmm.
What do you hide? What are you going through?
Mm-hmm.
And when you attach yourself to someone and they realize that you have that type of power, and it don't even take you long either. It doesn't take long, because energy attracts.
Yep.
Right? And how a person move around, how a person move, you can feel it. And then number two, how you treat people will make them feel comfortable enough that they'll do what? They'll give you the information.
Yep. How much value you give them too. How much value you give them too.
Yes. And what I find is, honestly, the most simplest thing. You know what that is?
What?
People just want somebody to listen.
Yep.
Don't say nothing, just listen.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have nobody to talk to. They just want you to listen. And no judgment, I tell people this all the time. Sometimes I have to put parameters on it, but um, I don't believe in interrupting people while they're talking.
Mm.
Like if I could be on the phone with somebody, Sharif, yes. You listen to me, yes. But you're not saying nothing because you have my undivided attention, and people are not used to that.
No.
They gotta hear. They're like, well, you can say something, but if I interrupt you while you're having a conversation, while you just doing a whole brain dump, I might miss something.
That's true.
Or you might just be getting to a point that you're about to tell me something, and I'm like, oh, but now I interrupted your train of thought. So I just listen. Like there's so much power in just listening. That's it. And it's therapeutic for the other person just to be able to get it all out. In addition to that, a lot of the answers to our problems, we already have them. It's inside.
Yep.
But now we just have to talk aloud, right? And you can actually work some of the things out when you're speaking. I tell people all the time, and I talk to myself regularly. I have some phenomenal conversations with myself. Phenomenal conversations.
Yeah.
Answering and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, did you? Yo, Shreve, you tripping, yo. You bugging.
That's an intelligent trait.
Yeah. A lot of things you work out just through conversation with yourself. Talking to God.
Yeah.
Honestly, He'll send it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You got the answer in due time.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, it's just not your time.
Facts.
That's it. So.
It's true.
But
I like that. I like that. I do just want to say something about that what you said is so important, because I think about a week ago I had that epiphany. I was like, nobody listens. I was like, nobody listens. People think they're listening, but it's like to soothe their own ego or something, because you're only listening to reply. You're not even listening to truly hear what I'm saying, because your reply is you usually referring to something that I probably just said. Mm-hmm. And some people just want to hear themselves speak. And you can tell who just want to hear themselves speak, because I've always known, even through psychology, that if you just allow it to be quiet, you'll see who's not comfortable. Because the moment it gets quiet, people will keep going just because you didn't reply. Mm-hmm. Keep going. It's because some people just not really comfortable with the voice that's in here. So they have to speak so they don't hear it. Mm-hmm. And that's when you know something you're not right within. Because your inner voice, your inner dialogue, you ain't tamed that yet. You ain't programmed that yet. You haven't had a sabbatical where you had to really sit with yourself and clear that out and ask yourself, where did this narrative come from? Where did this narrative come from? I had to take, like, I'm at that point now where it's like, I'm realizing now how young I really am. And I'm starting to see how the biggest thing for me right now is learn about environment and who I'm hanging around and who I'm with. And I'm realizing that it seems like the older people who are older than me, is who I tend to resonate with because of the wisdom and because of the knowledge. I try to talk to people around my age group, unless they my audience, because obviously they tend to gravitate more, but people that I try to have, conversations with, and it's just, they're not there. So it's just, I had to, I'll give you an example. Last night, I'm getting ready to stream, and I know I have a formula. That Cat Williams, I did Orlando Brown, I done reacted. I got a formula. I know at least one clip is going to blow up. And I react to certain movies too. I know one clip is going to blow up. And I have this friend who says, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. But I grew up playing basketball, and I grew up studying Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. So I'm all about work ethic. So I don't like to do all of the, just let's go, let's do it right now. You tell me you want to start making content. I'm like, I'm dropping a video today, because I was taught that if I give you a play, don't wait 3 plays to implement the play right now. So I have this whole setup, and I'm telling my girl, I'm like, hey, we about to stream right now. Oh no, I'm finna go play ball. Is it a league? Nah. Is it a gym? Nah. Is it at the park? It's just park ball? Yeah. You want to make content making basketball? Playing basketball? Yeah. Well, you got the content, I got the people. You need people for your content. So you can come here, do this stream with me. These same people that's you about to see, because people don't have the vision. People don't see how step 1 is gonna lead to step 10. So if you get on this stream with me right now, those same people that's on that stream, you're gonna see them when you come here in February. Those are the same people that you can connect with, the same people that's going to follow your content because they met you in person too. And your face is going to be seen all over social media because I know we're going to go viral. I have the formula. But they would prefer to choose to do something that is comfortable, choose to do something that they're used to that's not producing anything. You can't do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. We got to change it up. People, that's another thing with social media. People don't adapt. When TikTok first came out, everybody just wanted to be on Instagram. I'm not doing no dances. Instead of being an innovator and being a trailblazer and being like, well, I know people doing dances on here, but maybe I could put my content on here and do something different. I didn't go on TikTok dancing. I went on TikTok preaching and talking and giving wisdom. And I created a whole different niche within there. So it's just, that's the point that I'm at. And talking to Jasper and meeting with Jasper, and because Jasper is really close with my brother. Meeting with Jasper and seeing how, he get it. So that's how all of this came about. Just, he saw the vision. He was just like, I wanna pour into you. And that's how we here. Yeah. So I'm excited to really do this. I know that this is the first step to the next big thing. Because I've been doing everything digital, but I know when people feel me physically, they feel my actual, because you can feel my energy online. But when you feel me and I'm able to perform for you and I'm able to work the energy in the room, I know that I can create change in people because I can look people in their eyes and I can feel what you're going through. I can see the insecurity. All it takes is one conversation for me to hear where the lack is and to hear where the block is and where the limits are on your mind. And most people don't have people to sometimes some people just need you to question their perspective. Yeah. And once you question their perspective, they like, I never thought about it like that. Boom. Whole mental shift created. So people got to get more into that personal development. That's really what I've seen. All the changes in my life happen just because of reading more and personal development, just taking in Les Brown. I was mentored by Les Brown for a period of time, 11 Life Path. That man, he said, you rather be alone than to be with someone and wish you was alone. And I was like, what company am I keeping? So I've been in so much solitude by myself because I need better people in my environment. I need like-minded individuals. I know that's all I'm missing. Like-minded individuals who are just as hungry and excited and patient. Everybody wants it now. And that's okay to want it now. But they don't have patience to see it through.
And you stay in Miami?
Yeah, I'm born and raised here. I stay in Aventura. Okay. Yeah. Born and raised here. We've officially signed the contract, y'all. The event is happening at PS Social. Let's go. I'm excited for this. I am grateful for this. My car needs a fucking wash. This is ridiculous and embarrassing. I need a celebratory joint for this, boy. What's up, everybody? I am skating today. skating. So, decided to do something for my inner child today. And as a kid, my mom and my dad, they met skating. So I was like, you know, you're right. Just skate. And I don't care to fall. I don't care if I look like a beginner. I don't care. I'm just here to enjoy myself. Enjoy my time with myself. And I am doing things that I love for myself. Like, I love this. This is so beautiful. Like, this is so healing for my spirit, for real, man. Y'all have no clue, like, I feel so good doing this. Everybody's on bikes. You gotta do things like this for your inner child, for your self-love. I want to think of myself. This side isn't as smooth as the other side. This is why you need to come to Miami. I'm living like I'm on vacation. Keep the knees bent. I'm gonna get a bike soon too.
Y'all gotta tell me what y'all like from me. When you tell me what you like from me, because I will keep doing it. What y'all need? Y'all need what? More videos on the magnetism? More videos on the seduction of money? More mystery school videos? What y'all want? More meditation? Because I'm gonna feed y'all. Because at the end of the day, when I talk to y'all and y'all tell me, Stitch, you know, you changed my life, Stitch, man, that's the best thing ever. That's the best thing ever. The best thing ever to hear y'all tell me, yo, man, you really helped me. Yo, you really, man, whatever I gotta do. I got me a kettle today, right? Let me tell y'all something. Whoever been thinking about quitting coffee, quit it. Whoever been thinking about quitting coffee, quit it. I realized in January that thing is a real drug addiction. Yesterday, I was outside and I looked at Starbucks. I said, you know what I realized? This whole society is trying to drug us. Did you know that? This whole society is literally trying to put us on drugs and we don't even realize it. We don't even realize that they're constantly feeding us and pumping us up with different medicine that's not even good for us. And then it's funny because the word is medicine, medicine. Put us deeper in the Matrix. Think about it. Remember when we was watching the Matrix and they kept giving him pills, medicine to dull his brain? When people say they on depression, they give them let me not say too much. You know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm trying to say. So y'all have to start being more careful with your intake. So you know what I did? I was like, you know what? Let me get a kettle and let me start drinking tea instead of coffee. I want to have energy. And if my energy is coming from something false, guess what I have? False energy, false light. I'm not really as energetic as I thought I am. You know what I'm saying? They got you drinking Coke, Coca-Cola. Everybody who puffing and puffing and puffing. I ain't gonna lie. I never really been a big spliffy kind of person. But y'all gotta be careful with that too. There are herbal tobaccos that maybe, you know what I'm saying? But I started to realize that they even infiltrated that. Our ancestors probably smoked some great cigar, you know what I'm saying? Like the ones like straight off the tree. You feel me? But it's like then they take everything that's home to us and they infiltrate it. They mess it up. You feel me? So it's like we got to do better with that.